A new political development is bringing major relief for Kamala Harris. A historic strike by dock workers on America's eastern coast has been resolved with just a month to go for the presidential election. This strike marked the first coast-wide action in nearly 50 years, with dock workers demanding fair wages. And this strike affected crucial ports along America's east coast, which handle almost half of the country's foreign trade. When dock workers began their strike this Tuesday, analysts warned of massive negative effects for the global economy. Imports of fresh food, fruits, vegetables, automobiles, furniture, clothes, electronics were all going to be hit badly. Workers threatened that they could cripple America's imports and exports. And that would mean one thing: price increases. Now, this would justifiably spook Kamala Harris and the Biden administration. Inflation has been high over the last 4 years in America after the COVID-19 pandemic. And high prices are one of the main concerns for voters in the upcoming election. It's also why American voters are more likely to trust Donald Trump on the economy over Biden and Harris, who have presided over these higher prices. So this strike by dock workers was terrible news for Harris with just a month to go for the November 5th polls. Now, inflation has actually come down over the last couple of months. But a prolonged strike could have reversed that trend and cost Harris the election. Luckily enough for Harris, the strike has been resolved in just a matter of days. The International Longshoremen's Association and the US Maritime Alliance have reached a tentative agreement. Workers will receive an estimated 60% wage increase over a 6-year contract, and if finalized, the contract could raise the hourly wage for top dock workers substantially. Now, this negotiation was also influenced by public pressure from President Joe Biden. When the deal was announced, President Biden praised the agreement and stated how it represented crucial progress for the economy. And it actually reflects pretty well on Biden. He refused to invoke a law that could have forced dock workers to go back to work. Now, while this tentative agreement addresses key wage issues, it does not resolve all concerns. But at the same time, Kamala Harris will welcome the deal as she tries to convince voters that the economy will be stable under her.